To this, so Svengoolie is the Chicago television icon turned national star.
This year marks 40 years of Rich Koz celebrating the beloved character.
We had a chance to sit down with this TV legend. Take a look. I totally fanned out when he walked in the studio. Remember on Saturday mornings as a little girl getting up watching cartoons, and he'd pop up in the commercials and scare me to death for a while.
Yeah, you were afraid of me. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you know, as a 5-year-old girl, yeah.
Okay, well, I apologize for that right
But
now.
such a nice person in
well,
person.
thank
But
you.
the city council is getting in on the action, recognizing Svengoolie. How does that make you feel?
I'm pretty overwhelmed by that, actually. It's Alderman Ray Lopez, and with some help from Brian Bernardoni, put through this resolution, and it's like I'm sitting there thinking, wow, you know, the mayor actually is hearing this. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you should send them all rubber chickens as a thank you.
Yeah, there you go.
Although I don't know if that would be like in The Godfather when they send the dead fish.
Oh, you know what? Never
You don't want to
mind
get
then.
involved in stuff like that.
Walk us through how you started, because you're the son of Svengoolie going back
Originally,
to 1979. What was it like to go in through that transition to who you are right now and what you look like right now? Put on the makeup and everything.
Well, it was pretty amazing because the original Svengoolie was Jerry G. Bishop on WFLD, and I was just a fan of his and sent him material, and eventually he brought me in to work with him because he knew I was a broadcasting student, and we worked together there and in radio, and he was the one that decided, you know, I don't want to be Svengoolie anymore because we had a chance to do like a summer fill-in type thing. He said, why don't you be son of Svengoolie? And it was like he was that generous to just turn the keys of the franchise over to me. When I hear from celebrities, you know, people that I'm a fan of, who are fans of what I do, and, you know, people that I really respect who think what I do is okay, you know, that it's not just, you know, goofy junk, which it is, basically, but they still appreciate it, yeah. It means a lot to me. And
What is your favorite reaction that you got from somebody, either on the street or a celebrity?
well,
That you can share on the air.
No, exactly.
hey, it's Alice Cooper. It's like, really? You think so?
Oh, my
Well, they'll
goodness.
remember you for sure because you're going to be part of a DC comic.
Yeah.
This is an
That's
incredible story
amazing.
how this got
It
started.
is amazing. You know, I've been a comics fan since I was a kid, and we were doing a convention here in town, and there was a guy waiting in line. He waited like a half hour to meet me. It turned out it was Dan DiDio, the publisher of DC Comics, and he's a fan of the show. And we talked about things a few times. He ended up having me in Mad Magazine in a satire of the show, and he kept saying we should do something else. And it built into this thing where, you know, there's a terrible menace that I'm facing, and I have to hang out with the Justice League, Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, The Flash, Green Lantern, and you know, when I was a kid, these were like my idols,
Yeah.
and now I get to hang, well, sort of hang with them on
What's
paper.
your superpower?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Making ratings drop, so I'm sorry, but
It's the exact opposite, Svengoolie.
By the way, I mean, people now must know Berwyn more than they would have ever without this show. Have anyone ever talked to you? Do you get a lot of fans of Berwyn?
I do actually. It's funny because there are other Berwyns around the country in various places. And
There are?
They're always, yeah, there's at least 3 or 4 that I know
Wow.
of besides the local one here. People go, why are you talking about that? Were you ever living here? And I'm like, no.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
I'm happy to be here, and it's always fun to see you guys.
Cheers to another 40 years.
We'll talk about that.
What a nice guy, too.
He's so awesome, too, because after that, I got to go over to his studio, and he let me take pictures inside the coffin.
Yeah, and she came back, like, skipping back into the room. She's like, I got to go in the coffin. But yeah,
That's
what a
what
great
someone
guy.
never really says.
Right. No, sweet man,
Yeah,
awesome
great guy.
and a legend. I mean,
Yeah.
really. People recognize him everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, you can catch Svengoolie Saturdays at 11 a.m. on the U and 7 p.m. on MeTV. Plus, fans can celebrate 40 years of Svengoolie on October 26th at the Museum of Broadcast Communications. The evening will feature the unveiling of a new exhibit, plus
Whoa.
a costume contest, a meet and greet. Museum.tv is where you can find all the ticket information.